Fortunately, in our case, here at Dex Media, we've done a lot of work as a leadership team. We brought in an independent consultant who did 360 feedback with us, facilitated sessions about style and about how we communicate as a team and operate as a team. I think that's fairly unique, not as an occurrence, but for teams to actually embrace that and to use it for outcome.
What I don't like in an MBA is somebody that just gets an MBA, is very quantitative focused, may have done very well in the MBA school, but then turns out to be a dud when they get in the workplace and they can't lead a team because they think they're above the team. For whatever reasons, they don't get good results.
Now, it's not all perfect. It never is, because there are very different opinions about what works and what doesn't. And based on the styles you have in your team, you're obviously going to be biased one way or another. But I think we aspire to have a good balance of EQ and IQ.
We have a union shop, and so we have a union contract. And this current contract that we're negotiating, I'm saying to them, let's not talk about what profit I can give to you or talk about what we're going to give you. Let's talk about what you earn and how much of that you have a right to have. And if we can shift that notion, I think it also will benefit the business, because I think they'll take care of the business in a better way, and they'll pay attention to the dynamics of the business and not simply put in 8 hours of work. I think they'll be conscious about what they're doing in that work, generate a higher level of profitability in the business, and then benefit from that.
There's two tracks. There's the what and the how. And the what comes relatively easy for teams. It's one of those things that we spend a lot of time on. What strategy should we be focused on? What programs should we have in place? The how is something that we learned we needed to spend more time on, because you can have a very well-defined strategy that is all full of great IQ thinkers, but if you can't execute to that strategy, and if you don't have the EQ to balance it, strategy unoperationalized is meaningless. And actually, I think it's more insidious than meaningless. It can take an organization backwards.